ads that you see, the content that you see. If you see that there's an outlier in terms of performance and it's worse, just block it, just disable that creative. And if you see something that is working really well, you can create more out of this one for usage for later campaigns. We recommend to use the existing images that you're using on other platforms. Like Aviv showed, like even if it's a banner, you can use it. You use our outcropping tool, and we will resize it for you. And you can serve because it's performing well on other platforms. It might perform well on our platform as well. So it's worth testing these creatives on our platform by just using our outcropping tool. And lastly, this is what Aviv showed, and we talked about it, the clips and the results that we see. It's very easy to create. It's sometimes zooming in, zooming out. Sometimes the image actually moves, and it catches the eye, and we see better performance. I think there was a question about the numbers. The CPA is, we saw that people that are using the clip campaigns are actually getting a 32% improvement in CPA versus non-creative automation generated clips. So we recommend to use this tool. We think that this is something that just by creating clip, even if you're not familiar with clip campaigns and you want to test it, it's very easy to test it now. Run it together with your standard ads. You'll see better results, and you'll see, as Aviv said, also we see longer campaign. That means the campaign is performing better, and there's less ad fatigue. So this is something that we highly recommend.
I would also like to add, Benny, one more thing
Yeah.
about the clip. So what we're seeing here is an average, and we actually have industries that the impact is even bigger. I can tell you that, for instance, and this is actually a philosophical question, why? But for instance, solar panels is something that when they're using image to clip, and they're actually, I guess, people seeing other people working installing a solar panel, even if it's just for 5 seconds, 8 seconds, the impact is dramatic. And when we talk about, there are media buyers here, so when we talk about what could catch the eye, one of the classic ones is DIY clips. Why they're so good? Because people doing something repetitively is something that catches us and that we can sort of connect to. So if you have offers, especially if you have offers that have to do with some kind of human interaction, then using that ability to actually make it humanized, come alive, is something that could have a drastic impact, because we are seeing that in human-related clips, it works even better. So I just wanted to point that out.
Very important point. Thanks. Okay, so it's time for our Q&A. Let's see. If you guys can post it in the Q&A, it will be better for us. But let's go. There are some messages that were sent. Do you have any numbers to share with us, or AI images versus non-AI images? So it's very difficult to compare the two. I can say that in terms of click-through rate, we see it's pretty much on par. There is no, like the AI watermark doesn't affect anything in terms of click-through rate. And in some cases, it performs better. In some cases, it doesn't. It performs worse. But it really depends on the ad itself. So we don't have like exact numbers, but we can say that when people adopt it, they stick with it. How can you optimize sections with mixed creative campaign? So mixed creative campaigns, in terms of both have clip and standard, if a section can serve clip campaign, we will serve the clip image unless the standard ad performs better. And in these cases, then you'll probably be serving the standard ad. But in terms of optimization, if you see that a section is not performing well, in general, you can definitely block it. If you want to, our algorithm does take into consideration both the section and the creative. So when one creative is performing better on a specific section, we will bid higher there. So our algorithm should do the work for the optimization. If you want to do the optimization on your own, you can definitely do that by just blocking the section. If you want to do a report for a section by ad, you can use the schedule report that we have, and also our API supports that. So if you want to drill down on which creative works well in a specific section, you can see that as well. Another question, just to make sure, when running an image on clip format campaign, I'll see traffic from same traffic sources similar to running it on standard format. Yeah, it's the same supply. But as I said, if a supply is able to serve clip campaign, you won't see that on the only clip campaigns. You won't see that on a standard campaign. But usually, when the supply can serve both clip and standard, then you'll see both like that section or that supply on your dual campaign.
Yeah, and you're not restricting yourself also in terms of the inventory. I think it's important to emphasize. You're just
Yeah.
actually creating more options for the campaign to spend and more ways for it to give you best bang for your buck, basically.
Okay, so when setting up a clip campaign and adding both clips and images in this campaign, will you get placements on all the inventory available or only publishers that support clips, despite the fact that there are static images in the campaign? So as we said, this is where you're not limiting yourself. We're doing both. So you'll get both supply that supports clip and supply that supports static standard native. How many ad clips and static images should we run at the given time? Similar to what you're doing, 5 to 10. This is like the best practice. Eventually, they might be competing with each other. So if the clip is performing better than the standard, then the clip will be selected probably. But they are competing with each other, so it's better to have 5 to 10, so the algorithm can pick the one that works best. Is there a way to download the raw files, images or clip?
I can
Not.
answer
Yeah,
if you want.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's a good question because it was something that I'll take you to the backstage of product, a decision about, how we're giving this for free, basically. You're getting the top tier tools to use for free at the moment in order to generate your creatives and to run them with Outbrain. So what we've done, honestly, is we've made it extremely hard, extremely pixeled, and extremely difficult for you to actually download the images because we want you to use them on our platform and not on other platforms. If you are really into it, I'm sure there is some way you would be able to download it. It may be at a lower resolution and not fitting to run on any platform, but that's like the idea behind it. So generally, no, we don't provide the ability to download the raw files.
And also, to add to that, even like the fact that you cannot download it doesn't mean that you cannot reuse it on our platform. As we launched about 2 months ago our media library, so you can go into the media library. Every ad that you add is added to that media library, so you can see all the creatives there, and everything that you generate with AI and you add to one of your campaigns is added there as well. And you'll see, so you can reuse everything that you created. Even if you're not actually using it, you can just add it to the media library. Another question, how often do you recommend updating new creatives to the campaign? So this is a great question. It really depends on the campaign. There's no one size fits all. Some of the campaigns can run with the same creative for years, and I saw things like that, and it really still performs really good. Some after 2 weeks, there's an ad fatigue, and you need to do creative refresh. In general, what I recommend currently is if you do want to try a new creative, and again, this is something that is only currently because we're working on something that is a bit different. If you do want to test something, I recommend to create the creative that you want and apply it to a new campaign currently, because we do see that sometimes there's a tendency for the campaign to stick to the old creatives. So if you do something, if you're trying it at least for the next 2 to 3 months, duplicate the campaign with a new creative and try and run that creative, the new creative, on the new campaign. So this is something that, again, I'm saying it. This is the current state. We hope that it won't be that state in about 2 to 3 months. Let's see if there were any other questions. Can I duplicate my top image campaign into a clip campaign? Yes, if you are duplicating the campaign, right, Aviv? I just want to make sure. If you duplicate a campaign that is a standard, you duplicate it, you can change it to a clip campaign, and then all the creative from the standard will be moved, right?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so any other questions, guys? Or suggestions? Let's see. We had another one. Oh, yeah, there was another one. By duplicating my existing campaigns to test new creatives, wouldn't my original campaign and the new campaign cannibalize each other? It might, but because you have different creatives, then the competition won't be as strong because it's different creatives, and they might not serve on the same places, but you are less prone to cannibalize each other. But again, as I said, this is like an intermediate solution for something that we know that is happening. So we recommend to do that for now until we have a proper way to do creative refresh and push the new ads higher and still get the evaluation if it works or not. Okay. So thank you, guys. Feel free to reach out if you have any other question or if you have any suggestions on things that you think that we need to add to the creative automation tools. We're open to suggestions always. So thanks again for joining, and thanks, Aviv.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.